type of function is this one? No, it's not a linear function. It's hyperbolic. Thank you. It's hyperbolic function. And they're asking what is the value of h when x is equal to 2? What is it? 24 over 2, which is 12. So what is the coordinate that exists? 212, that's right. Thank you, Bethany. All right, let's do part 2. Part 2 says find h of 4. All right. What about this one? Yeah, 24 over 4, which is equal to 6, and the coordinate is 4, 6. Okay. Very simple, isn't it? Just substituting values. Let's try one more. Part 3. H of negative 6. What's that going to be? 24 divided by negative 6, which is negative 1. And so the coordinate is negative 6, negative 1. Excellent. Now we could keep going and plot all the coordinates, but we don't need to do that. All right. Question 2. It says, find the value or values of x for which each function has the value given. So in other words, the 5. Function is equal to 5. And we need to solve the values of x for which that will happen. Okay. So how do I solve this problem? Yeah, so this f of x is the same as this f of x, which is equal to 5. And so 5 is equal to 3x minus 4. We can solve for all the values when x makes this entire function 5. Bring the negative 4 over, this becomes 9. Divide both sides by 3, and we get x is equal to 3. So therefore, when x is 3, the function will be 5. Okay. What type of a function is this one? You're all stumped. Because it's a combination, isn't it? It's a combination of a linear function with a hyperbolic function. Okay. All right. 3b asks us to solve the function when x is equal to negative 5. Okay. This one you know how to do. However, I'm going to show it to you anyway because it's about to get trickier. All right. So instead of writing x's, we're going to write negative 5. Instead of 10 over x, we're going to write 10 over 5. Instead of writing take away x, we're going to write take away negative 5. Yeah. Okay, so in other words, wherever there's an x, we're going to substitute a negative 5. Pearl? Sure will. So, we'll simplify that. Negative 2 plus 5 is equal to 3. Therefore, the coordinate is negative 5, 3. Okay, happy with that? All right, so this is where it gets a little bit trickier now. Because in question 3c, it looks like this. They want to know, what is the function when x is equal to 2x? All right? You're like, what do we do now? Well, what did we do in this case? Whenever there was an x, we substituted the negative 5. So over here, same concept. Instead, wherever there's an x, what are we going to substitute? We're going to substitute 2x. And this is what it'll look like. 10, instead of over x, now over 2x. And instead of subtracting x, we're going to subtract 2x. That's it. That's all you have to do. Okay. Question 3d, it says find the function find the function of x squared. Okay. So instead of 10 over x, we're going to write 10 over x squared. Instead of taking away x, we're going to take away x squared. That's it. Any questions? Good. Pretty straightforward. Is equal to the square root of 1 minus x squared. All right. Off the top of your heads, who knows what type of function this is? It's not quadratic. It's not exponential. It's not logarithmic. It is circular. Did you graph that, Pearl?
No,
You guessed. Very good guess. This is it's actually semicircular. It's actually a semicircle. All right. What do you think the radius is of this semicircle?
1.
It is 1. That is true. If I said to you that x squared plus y squared is equal to r squared, that's the formula for a circle. And if we said the radius is 1, this would be a circle with radius 1, like so. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to rearrange this equation and make y the subject. So watch this. Move the x squared over and we get y squared is equal to 1 take away x squared. Everyone happy with that? Now, how do I get rid of this square right here? Take the square root. So y is equal to the plus or minus the square root of 1 minus x squared. So that now looks the same as this. If they don't specify a minus, like I have here, it means they want the upper half of the semicircle. If they specify the minus, it means the under part as well. Okay. So this is a radius 1. And what's the question asking? For the domain? All they want to know is whether this is a one-to-one function or not. Okay. Well, is it a function to begin with? It is a function. How do we know? Yeah, it passes the vertical line test. That's true. So crosses once, crosses once, crosses once, crosses once. It's a function. Now, if it's a function, there's two possible options. It's either a one-to-one or many-to-one. Very good, Toby. What is this scenario? Is this a one-to-one or many-to-one, Bella? It's many-to-one because if we go horizontally, we get many options to the one y value. That's true. Yes?